Well, here we are. Finally, we have a live stream, hopefully, of Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PC. And just a reminder, I'm using XSplit Gamecaster, and I was having a problem trying to stream through Gamecaster until I finally worked out what the problem was. When you download not XSplit, when you download the game and you install it, it downloads Vulkan, or it uses the Vulkan graphics, which I might be wrong, but that might be for AMD chipsets, graphic cards. And the game also works on DirectX 12. Now, what the game does, though, for some strange reason, it defaults when the game is set up to Vulkan. And I could not get Gamecaster to pick up the game, and I was wondering why. It picks up every other game, but I went into the graphics settings, had a look, and went into you have to enable advanced settings in the graphics in Red Dead Redemption 2, and you then have to tab over the Vulkan setting and move it to DirectX 12 and then save it and restart your game. And then, lo and behold, XSplit Gamecaster picks up the game no problem. Now, there was also another issue when I first got the game installed, which was when you brought up the map like this, it would actually, the background to whatever you had the map on, like for example, if I show you here where he's standing, that would start creeping through. Now, that is a bug which was resolved by, first of all, me using Google and going into the graphics settings, and VSync I think was on full. Yeah, and what I did was I turned that down to half, and that gets rid of that graphic glitch as well. So with that little bit of advice, which I finally got resolved, I've been playing this game. We are into, I think, chapter 4 now. So anybody who's played the game, most people that will have played this game will have played it on Xbox and the PS4. But I've just been playing it since it came out last week. And we'll have a look at the map. My gang and myself, we have moved to, I think this is our third location. And as you move further around the map, you open up other areas of the map. We are now in the big town. Well, you could supposedly call it a city. It's the largest area I've been into so far. And we are doing 2 or 3 different missions around the city. I'll tell you why we're doing that, because if I go and speak to Dutch, we're going to have to do a job for this Italian bad guy, and I think we get fitted up and we end up in a graveyard, and there's going to be a big shootout, which I've already tried, made a complete hash of that. It gets shot to bits. So I decided I'm going to do the missions round and about the city first, and then we'll worry about that at a later time if we can't move this. We obviously can't move the story on until we do this job here with Dutch. But we have a stranger here who's probably going to ask us to do something, and we have something going over here, which I think is who the hell is that? Well, that's the artist guy. I think it was him. Yeah, I've already just spoken to him, and now there's another mission with this guy. So we might do that one first. So we'll put a waypoint. And by the way, I'm now on my third horse. I've had 2 of them killed. One was hit with a train, and the other one gets shot when I get ambushed. Right now, what I'm going to do is,
Belle journée, n'est-ce pas?
And some of the people down here, this is a right mixture of cultures down in this city. It looks like an industrial city. It's quite a depressing place in some areas, but it is beautifully done. And that's the one thing that I think impresses most people about this game, is how much depth and detail that you've got in it. Is absolutely amazing. Now I've lost my horse. I think he's round the corner. I think it's a he. There he is. Now, I've already done a couple of favours. I've gave money to a beggar. I've helped out the monk. Releasing a couple of slaves and stuff like that. But now you can obviously it's a bit like Grand Theft Auto, where you can go onto these side missions and you'll be walking along and suddenly somebody else will call out from somewhere, or somebody's getting robbed, and you can help them out, or you can just carry on with what you're doing. But for the time being, I'm just going to carry on what I'm doing. We're going to go and see what's happening at this artist's place. So I'm just not quite a complete rookie, but I'm still learning little secrets of the game. It's a nice colour, that horse. We might get one like that at some point. But it's a busy city. There's lots going on.
Good morning to you, mister.
Oh, it's too late to say good morning back.
You see this here? Lost your wind, countryman?
That's the little guys that ambushed me early on in the when I first arrived in the town. I got robbed. I think I had to chase them down. Little buggers. Right, now I think that's the doctor's where I had to take that guy and I watched him get his arm amputated. That was quite gruesome.
Morning, mister.
Now he's going that way. I'll let. No, I'm just getting out of your way, buddy.
What are you trying to do here?
And you as well. I wish you could make your horse shitting people. Right, now. Let's see what's going on. Now, where are we going? Are we going in here? Now, where's this artist's place again? I can't remember. It was a... What was it? Right, I'll go in here. Quite a dusty place.
So much for the new world, the new morality.
Hey! Who the devil are you? Far as you're concerned, I am the devil. Now get out of here. This cad! I said get out of here! Damn French. I don't quite know why I did that.
Because barbarity is boring, no?
It kept me amused some years.
You must go, my friend, before the gendarmerie arrive.
Hey, you gonna do right by this fella's wife?
You have done right by her. The little bird is free. I am an artist, cowboy. I must do what I feel. Look, I have an exhibit at the gallery. You come, see what I mean.
Right, auto save that. Right, well that seems to be that over. Let's have a look and see what else there is. No doubt I'll have to go back and see him at some point now. What's this one? Brother Dawkins, that's the monk. So he's obviously wanting me to free some other people, probably. We'll leave that one. Sorry, came out of the map too soon there. What else have we got? Let's go out a wee bit further. Right, now, wait a minute, what's these ones? Yeah, that was one I was intending to do the other night, but never got quite round to it. I probably should have done these missions. Break into Jeremiah Compson's house and recover his possessions. And what's this other one? Oh, if we go and see Margaret. Oh, now I haven't. I mean, that's one that I should have done before we actually moved to this city, because I had to go and hunt down animals, and I had to kill the lion. So I better go and tell her and get that done. So that's going to give us a nice little trip across country, and we'll see the change in landscape. I think we fancy a nice long trip in the horse.
Good morning, sir. Excuse you.
Apologies.
Right, now I'm getting out of people's way because I don't want to start a fight. Right, there's the horse.
Morning.
Right, let's give the horse a little pat.
Sorry, boy.
Right, let's go. Remember, this game is set at the turn of the century. It's 1899, and we are seeing electric lights in this city, and we've also got electric trams. I'm going the wrong way. Now that guy's wanting to talk to me to do something. Yeah, we'll worry about that one another time. I mean, the thing about it is like Grand Theft Auto, you can get involved in side missions if you want, and go back and do them later, or do what I'm doing and just ignoring it and carrying on to do my initial mission that I've set out to do. The one disappointing thing I've found is that I thought what I would have liked is that when you go to a train station and you choose to go to a destination, I was thinking that you know, you'd actually physically go on the train and sit in the train, or you would also have to put your horse into one of the empty carriages on a train, like you would do in a real old western movie when you see those guys coming off the train and then coming off with their horse. But it doesn't, it's just an animation that you see, it's just an actual cutscene. I would have liked you to be able to go in the train and actually sit in the train and look out the window. It could be something that they might add. All the little finishing touches is what you're looking for, but you can see this is quite it's quite a grey, depressing sky in this round about this city, and you can imagine that that's probably partly due to the pollution as well. And also like to do this in cinematic mode, which is quite good. We'll go in the cinematic camera. Now, there's somebody else. Yeah, I'm too busy, guys. Yeah, try to rob us. Yeah, trying to rob me again. Now the question is am I going to put up with that, or am I going to, now where the hell's my rifle went to? probably... What the hell have I done with my rifle? Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. See, I told you I'm learning how to do this. Right.
You gonna die here, boy.
No, if I can help it.
You ain't gonna see. Shit.
That they've been taken care of. Well, that's a horse clean anyway. I've also discovered that if you go swimming in a lake and you're in the lake too long, you will die of cold and drown. I've already discovered that. Now, any more of them coming? None. Right. Fully restores stamina and fortifies slightly. Slightly damages core. Well, it's not that I want to. It's not that I want to improve. I want to improve my. I think it's my that one. The one on the left. Now, what does that say? Restores health and fortifies moderately. Right, we'll go for that one. Right, anyway. We could go and find those guys' bodies and loot them, but I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be okay now. Not always good to go into a town with your gun out its holster. Well, this sky will probably clear. Well, here's somebody else needing the help.
Someone help me! Help! Help! I'm gonna die! You okay, mister? Please. I've been bitten by a snake. I need medicine. Or you need to suck the venom out.
I've already done this once to another guy.
Okay. I have an idea.
Sucking out sucking out poison.
Not a word to anyone. Got me?
I owe you one, mister. Hopefully, I can repay you someday.
Got that right.
Now, I gotta get out of here. Don't much like it. Out here. No more.
Just stay the hell away from snakes, all right?
Right. When we actually get to this, let's have a look at the map. When we actually get to this Margaret, which isn't that far now, it'll probably won't. I don't think there'll be any other mission come from it. I don't think. I think it's basically just to tell her the bad news that we had to shoot the line. We had to shoot the line and kill it because it was ripping people apart. It's still cloudy and sort of misty and humid.
Hello there.
Hi there, mister. Yeah.
Now you could go shooting wildlife and all sorts, like birds and things, if you want to be doing that. All of those options are available to you. Now what the hell's that over there?
Easy.
Oh, just a rock formation. I haven't done any of the treasure maps yet. I think I'll leave that until more or less completing the game or completing the story mode, because I assume after you've done that you can basically just go and do all the remaining missions that you haven't done and the remaining tasks. Right, now this is the mini circus up here with the animals in it. Now let's see where she is.
Whoa, easy. Easy there, easy.
Now what's going on here? Why don't I see anybody? Let's have a look. Ah, there she is.
Odysseus returns. Sally, get the cages ready.
Margaret, of course, remember, is the is the guy that thinks he's a woman.
You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you moron?
Steady on. I clearly stated that we were looking
You
for...
haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I
A
knew.
goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him.
Oh, that's
He's
the bad
dead.
news.
Bloody hell! This is Romo, boy.
Well, it was him or me. Now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man.
Probably a piece of
From the
crap.
mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon, and as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value. Wait! I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
I wonder if this is actually worth anything.
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be on the bill.
All in good time, my dear.
Well, we could go to a fence and find out the value of it, I presume. Or we could rob that guy there. But we won't bother with that. Oh, there's the horse. Now, that's that one done. We probably won't see them again. And then the other one was to go and break into this this house. Well, we might as well. You know what I've just realised? I've just realised that in my XSplit Gamecaster settings, I've set this to streaming 720, not 1080. What a numpty! Right. I'll fix that for the next one. And the curious thing is I don't remember changing it. It's still a cloudy day. In fact, I wonder if it's worthwhile just
Easy. Whoa.
parking up here. I think that's what we'll do.
Boy.
Right now. Remember how to do this. Hang on a sec. Right, wait a minute. Then release. Do a bit of recovery this way. And yeah, we'll go. We'll have a big long sleep, 16 hours, and get ready for the next morning. And hopefully it's a better day. Bit of blue sky we want. Right, tear down the camp. Right, well, we've recovered our core. Oh, where the hell's the track? There it is. I could obviously ambush this guy and take his what do you call the bloody thing? His wagon to the wagon fence and get some cash for that. I'm going the wrong way again. I've got a bloody map and a GPS and a waypoint and I'm still going the wrong way. Again, that you probably do that if you haven't got a lot of money. We did a big bank raid, so we got a few grand for that, and I got myself some new duds, new hat, new boots. That's another one we'll do another time. Can't be far away now, this place. Right now. I can't remember if there's anybody here in this building. It looks deserted. Right, so I've got 3 or 4 things to collect. I think we're okay unless I get ambushed.
By order of Judge...
By order of Judge Meredith Holden in the courts of the state of Lemoyne, we do hereby grant repossession of this property and all items herein to the Bank of Rhodes. M. Holden, Judge Holden, Henrietta Blackley, clerk, November 18th, 1895.
Oh well. So we're going to have to find a way in. Let's have a quick shufty roundabout. I wouldn't think there'd be a great deal of value in this property. It's a bit of a shithole. Now, I found a way in.
Ledger, watch, pistol.
A little bit of flicker there. I think that's the camera that's doing that. Empty bottle. Not much use of that. Now, what was that other? Examine, not the empty bottle again, is it? Yeah, it is. Right, forget that. Search cabinet. Right, I've already got enough vegetables.
Thanks indeed for your talk to our Sunday school class. Thought you might like... June 7th, 1855. Dear sir, please accept this likeness of your family as a small token of appreciation for your assistance in the recovery of my property.
Right, that's enough of that.
April 2nd, 1870. Dear Mr. Thompson, I'm afraid there's no more work for you down here at the plantation. I'm grateful for the help you've given us, and the help your pappy and your pappy's pappy gave us before you. These are trying times for all of us. You are in our thoughts and prayers. Yours truly, Colonel J. Nixon, the Ascension Plantation.
Yeah, we'll have that.
That's the old watch. Now the ledger and the pistol.
So that's the first item collected. I'd be very surprised if I get out here in one piece. Now, was there something in that cabinet there? No, there isn't. What's that sitting above it, though? It's not letting me go near it.
Okay, where is all this old crap?
Oh, it's the same bloody drawer. Right, nothing there. I'm still going to search that bloody... Right, forget that.
Dear Jeremiah, there ain't nothing here any value. I wouldn't give you a nickel for it. Come by for a sup of whiskey anytime. Bill. P.S. I was sorry to hear of Betsy's passing. Things is easier up there for sure.
Right. Oh, I think there's nothing else down here. There might be something in here.
Pa, God damn it. Told you to stay away from the boy. He don't want this. Heck, none of us want nothing to do with you. Rance.
Right. That's it.
Trap door, huh?
What you doing here?
Now, what did I tell
Found
you?
this place first.
Yeah, easy.
Oh, hopefully I don't have to
Just
do this
looking
quick
around for
draw
some
thing. I'm
things.
shit at it.
That old revolver yours?
Finders keepers.
Ah, son of a bitch!
Oh, God damn it! Come on, Dan!
Where are you going? Come on! Gonna get you.
Now, with regard to this bugger. Right, I think that's me done then, isn't it? Kill 3 enemies in 10 seconds using only throwing knives. Ah, no, that's the next achievement. Right. I somehow knew it wasn't going to go smooth. Right, let's see what this guy's got. Probably not much. Nothing. Now, why is it telling me? Why is it showing me over here? Oh, that's a gun up to take, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, that'll be the pistol. Just the ledger now.
Right, that must be up the stairs. Now, where the hell's the upstairs in this thing? Oh, there, I walked past it. Oh no, well, that's a problem. That is a bit of a problem. Right, so we're going to have to work out... I presume that's the stairway. Yes, it is. So how do we get up there then? Now, what's that up to examine? Not the same bloody thing I've examined before. Yeah, it is. Right, so... there has to be a way to get up to the top level that I haven't worked out yet. And it's probably glaringly obvious. I'm assuming that was the only stairway up the stairs. People that have played this before will be laughing at this. Now, wait a minute here. Think logically, if there's nothing visible there to climb up, is there anything that we could use It's not obvious to me. Right, we're going to have to go back in. Now, did I hear something about a trap door or something? Now, wait a minute, there's a well. Oh, shit. Right, hang on. Let's have a wee look down here if we can get down here. Let's see what we find. Now, well, all of that for 25 cents, you're joking. Another 25 cents. I think people have been using this as a wishing well. Right, wait a minute, there's something else. Another 25 cents, so we've got a couple of... We've got a $1.50, have we? Not even that. Right, I thought that was going to be maybe a secret passageway into the house. So that hasn't worked out. Right, let's go back in. We need to find the right way in, don't we? What's this? Oh, it's one of the cards up to collect, is it not? Stars of the stage, yeah. Cigarette cards. Now, wait a minute. Nope, nothing there. Right, let's go back in here. Surely we can't find a way up here, can we? Doesn't look like it. And I've walked over the trapdoor, haven't I? And now it wants me to just pick up his body. Well, that's not what I want to do. We'll just dump that out of the way. I think we've got to approach this. That's what we've got to do. So we're standing on it all the time. Oh, and all of a sudden I've got a lantern, which I haven't had all game. Or if I have, I've never been bothered to use it. Right, Oh, wait a minute. Well, that'll be the ledger then.
This your ledger? A list of slaves?
Rewards. January 15th, Betsy, $17. January 18th, Louise, $12. May 18th, Wilfred, $18. May 24th,
Goodness
Minnie and
me.
Child, $20.
Right, I don't think we need to listen to all of that. So there's something that we're going to have to resolve, and now we've got to go and return to this guy. What the hell was that?
Damn, that hurt.
A bloody deer charged me. That dirty bastard.
Alright, boy.
Right. Let's see where this guy is again, because I've totally forgotten. Where the hell is he? What was his surname? Thompson? Or Compson, sorry. That's where he is. So we'll put that there. And we will find a track and go and give him back his stuff. That's provided we get there in one piece without getting ambushed again.
Yeah.
See how he just brushed past that little tree there? You've got all of that physics going on. And we've got blue sky. We'll go for a bit of cinematic.
Yep.
And while he's doing that, I'll have a quick drink. I can't remember whether it mentioned that if you travel in cinematic mode like this, I don't think it might not tire your horse out. I can't remember. I thought I seen something like that pop up on the screen. Oh, I've been here plenty of times. I remember going under the railroad track. Now, out of cinematic mode. And he's obviously up here in the woods somewhere. I think the horse is getting a wee bit scared. Oh, there's his tent.
Forgot about us. Just when they needed us, they threw us away like shit on their boot. Times wasn't perfect. I ain't saying that. It's just it's all going to hell. Oh man. Oh man. You show some respect. I was respected once. I had a profession.
You asked me to get you something.
There's no bringing back what I want. I want my job, my pride, the respect accorded to a gentleman.
What about this old crap? Huh?
Things. Don't you understand? Those bastards have changed everything. I was a good worker. I took pride in my work. They took it away. Pissed on my legacy.
Old man, some jobs ain't for saving. And some legacy,
Oh,
they are for pissing
what
on.
are you doing? That's my history. Ah! Damn you! Damn you! I still exist. Oh.
Now, what we're going to do with this guy? Well, it looks as if we're going to do nothing for him. Poor bugger. Right, so we've done the two missions that we set out to do. Let's have another look at the map, see if that's cleared the air in this part. Yes, it has. Now, what's down there? Well, that's wait a minute. That's our camp. Now, Mary Beth needs to speak to me, so we will speak to her. And is this Leopold Strauss wants to speak to us now? He's the money lender man that's in our group, so he probably wants me to go and pick up a debt. But we'll go and we'll see Mary Beth, see what she wants us to do. So that's going to be a trip back. And we'll leave this poor bugger there to cry over the fire. Right, so if we just keep going, we'll find a track. Not the railroad track, we'll find an actual path. And it looks as if it's just up ahead. Well, this is the track we just came on, the one that goes under the bridge. Now, just need to be careful here. I don't want to lose another horse. I would lot to say I've lost two already. One I think was the dumbness of the horse, that when I was standing near the railway line the horse followed me, and then of course a train came. I suppose I should have learned to have told the horse to stay. That was before I'd learned that part. But we're not going to get involved in any side issues here or side missions. We're going to get to see what services are required of us. Trying avoiding upsetting the locals. Oh, I think that's one of my horses.
Hey, mister, can you help me?
Oh no, it's her.
Please help me.
Right, no, yeah, I've already rescued two people whose bloody horses have died. Sod that. I've got better things to do with my time, lady. Walk into town. Could only be a good Samaritan once every day, rather than every single bloody person that's begging at the side of the road.
Well, hello.
Yeah. We haven't really done a lot of hunting, other than the missions where we specifically had to. I haven't really went out on a hunt. We've did a bit of fishing, but I haven't went to. I know there's a mission that I had earlier which was offering me to go hunting for bison, but I never went on that one. But we'll do that at some point, no doubt. Now we can't be far away from base camp. There we go.
Who is that? It's me, Arthur.
You can tell me later.
Right, now let's see if we can get something to eat here.
Mr. Matthews.
Reverend. I made rather a fool of myself again.
Now, where's the pot?
Me too. Me too. It's just,
Now, what's
it's so embarrassing.
It
uh,
happens. After Bessie passed away,
that's not what I'm looking for.
I was drunk for a year. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
You know something? I was married once.
You were?
Only it turns out that she was already married. So I was party to bigamy. It's an early sin to add to my list.
What happened?
The law caught up with
You know, they don't wash dishes here. Whenever Arthur's ate something, just throws everything on the ground and walks away and leaves it.
I suppose I still am married in a way, but I know you saw me in town.
Now,
My wife.
I never knew you were married.
It's hard, Arthur. I love her. But
I can't stand still. Can't do it.
Poor woman.
Oh, she's fine. She
Yeah,
knows who she married.
I'm trying to find the Camp Funds
she?
thing. It's flashing here, but I don't know where the hell we are. I think
No,
this is it over
probably
here, is
not.
it? Yeah, this is it, I think. Is it?
Arthur.
Where the hell's the ledger? Is it in the house? Right, now, hang on, where are we? Why can't I find the bloody ledger?
Mr. Trelawney.
Miss
Let's see what that thing is that's flashing. Yeah, donate to camp. I can't bloody find the thing. Where is it? Is it outside? Hmm.
How are you? All good. You know me. Excellent.
Castle in the Field of Lavender. Alright, well, we'll read that another day. How is it so damn difficult to find a ledger?
Oh, hey, Arthur.
It ain't William. Bill comes from William.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is where it is, and I'm standing right at it. Why can't I find it?
So your first name comes from your surname?
Oh, is it up the stair?
Ain't that odd?
That's where it is.
Guess I never
It's up the bloody stair.
thought of it before.
What's your real first name then?
Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan.
Reverend?
I've been wanting to...
I'm sorry. In this way,
I'll speak to you later.
He's gonna be okay. Nobody would want this child.
Hello, Arthur.
Molly.
It'll be okay, I promise. It'll be okay.
At last.
To be okay.
Right, now. What have we got? We've got $594 in the pot. And I've got 2,400 odd. Right, I'm putting 100 in. I hope these other buggers in the group are putting something in. I never see them putting anything in. It's only me that does it. You're not getting any more than $100. That's all you're getting. And get this damn thing to work. Right. Let's have a look at this ledger. And then we'll go and talk to her. I mean, look at what they're putting in. $2. 45 cents, 30 cents. And if you look at Arthur, he's putting in $100 and all that kind of crap. They're leeching off me here. So they are. Right, anyway. Let's go and find this one that wants to talk to us.
Not now, Arthur.
I ain't talking to you. Trying to find the one I was supposed to talk to. Is it Mary? Not Mary. What the hell's her name? I've forgotten. Where the hell is she? Oh, it is Mary. Mary Beth. Right, we'll go and see her. I know what we'll do. We'll go and see her, and we will do whatever she wants us to do. If it's anything we want to do. Look at those sun rays coming through there. Let's have a little wander across. Now, I know what we'll do as well. We'll have a little spruce up here. No, I won't, because it's up the stair. That's why. That's where my room is, so I can't be bothered doing that. If it's flashing with that little pyramid thing, it tells you something's up above you. So I've just realised that my room is up the stairs, so we won't bother doing that. We'll go and see Mary and get this job done. We'll have a cup of coffee.
The face was red like a lobster. A fair hair broke my knobster. My watch was picked from a fob's.
Right.
I ain't thinking much.
Look at the state of that.
An idiot, that's what you think.
I got bigger problems to worry about.
Have you, Arthur? Have you? That's nice. Good for you. Good for you.
I think she's a bit pissed.
But Karen, don't do this to yourself. Please. You got a choice.
Sure. I got a choice.
Yeah, go and put some clothes on for a start. Right, where's Mary Beth?
Beg your pardon, Karen.
And hopefully she's not stalking me. Right, where's Mary Beth? Is she? Where the hell has she got to? Oh, there she's on the other side. Right. So.
Evening, Arthur.
Hello, Mary Beth.
Oh, how are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
No, and thrice no.
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
So, no regrets?
Regrets for what?
Well, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. You boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking how that all ended.
Yeah, that's
long time ago now.
That's Arthur's old love.
What happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess.
He had to go and do a mission for her early on in the game.
Huh. Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan, we have a problem. A real problem. It's Tilly.
What?
She's been taken by them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along!
The Foreman brothers, what are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you what they're going to be doing here. Dying.
Sure.
Oh
We need
dear.
more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Oh no.
Where are we heading?
I'll tell you on the way. Just get going.
Oh, this is trouble.
All
Right.
right, head for Rhodes. And quick.
She's in the roads?
No, she's at a place called Bradley's house, just west of there.
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time.
And you told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
And now it is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw one of the foremans hassling her and Valentine.
Yes, they probably followed us down here. You don't know what happened? She killed one of them, for good reason, but clearly they don't see it that way.
Tilly?
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was defending herself. She fled and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
That's not too far.
If they've touched a single hair on that girl's head, I will eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
Of course I care. About all of you fools. Some just require a firmer hand than others. You especially.
Well, thank you.
I swear half of you would just rot in your own filth if nobody kept you in check.
No doubt.
Well, I don't know. First Jack, now Tilly? This isn't good, Arthur.
Kidnappings ain't nothing new. These things happen sometimes. Hell, they've happened to you.
I know. Never gets any easier, though. Okay, I think that's the place up ahead.
I think there's a guard.
I'll deal with him.
Whoa. What you want?
Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
Get out of here.
Oh, I see that kindly face of yours, and I know that for the right inducement, a gentleman such as yourself could be mighty kind.
I'm going to stay over here.
Oh, now... You don't mean nothing by it.
I said...
You said your last word. Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there and find our girl.
No, I'm going to loot him first. Oh, she's looting him, dirty cow. I'm just going to follow on and let her do the hard work. Oh no, she's wanting me to break the door in.
What the hell? They probably heard us.
Hey, jackass, you're going to hell today.
You back the hell off right now! What the hell you think you're doing? Where the hell did he come?
Right, I think I've got to go in here.
Hey, you okay in there?
Now, try breaking the lock.
Finish those bastards off!
Well, that's just to the back door, isn't it?
Are you going in there or not? Oh, if they've laid a finger on her!
Just give me a minute.
It's okay, Miss Tilly. Now, let's get you out of here.
I thought there was...
Yeah, it don't matter what you thought. It's okay. All right, let's go.
Oh, come along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that gun. Anyone approaches, shoot them. Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine. Now catch that bastard. The one in front's the boss. Bring him back alive. I ain't done with him yet. All right, get after them. There, straight ahead. I saw him go through those bushes. Oh, look at these cowards. You picked the wrong girl. They're heading down the hill to the water.
I don't want to bloody get my horse killed.
Oh, there they are by the shoreline.
Can't we just kill those 2 already?
You've got a couple more seconds to regret what you did. Oh, you're gonna pay. All of you. Well, that was a beauty, Arthur. Oh, hurry! We're going to lose them!
Oh, there's still guys up ahead. I didn't even know that.
We're coming for you, you bastards! Stay right on their tail, Arthur!
I thought there was just the one.
All right, I think that last one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly.
Oh, shit.
Don't kill him yet. I want Tilly to have the last word on this bastard.
I promise you don't want a war with me.
Don't let him get away!
I can't bloody well see him.
Go on! Rope
Ah,
that
there he
bastard.
is.
Come on! Get him, Arthur!
Come here.
That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real good. No! He's making a run for it! Make sure we take him alive! Oh, shit! Quick, get after him! Use the lasso! Don't kill him yet!
I'm trying to catch the bugger.
Rope that son of a bitch!
It's going to be bloody miles away.
Stay the hell out of this. There we go. I'll kill you. Make these nice and tight.
Finally got him hog tied.
For Christ's sake.
I've got to walk a mile back to this bloody horse.
never comes when
The horse is out of whistling range. Now, why the hell did she not follow me? Oh, right, well. This might not be such a good idea. Right, let's see if we can find a way down here. Shit. Still out of whistling range.
Again.
Hopefully I don't get raped by a wolf or something here.
That horse don't listen.
I think I ran a lot further than I thought I had to there. Try to catch him. I'm getting too old for this.
Every time.
Still out of bloody whistling range. Jesus Christ, man, how far I'm going to have to run with this sack of shit on my shoulders. No, not interested. I can't be that far away, surely. Let's have a look at this damn map. Now, I'm in wolf country there. Where the hell? Radley's pasture. Is that where I have to go back to? That's where there's the dead bodies in the house. Yep, that's where I have to go. So, let's see where the hell we're going here. Right, we are going the right direction. Although it's telling us to go back to our track, we're just going to go cross country. I'm sure we're going to get bloody ambushed by something here. I'm going to keep my pistol out just in case. What the hell is that? A raccoon? Or a skunk? Oh, it's a long trek when you've got no horse. Oh, the sun is going below the horizon. That scared the shit out of me, whatever the hell that was. Oh, there's the sun rising. It looks as if it's actually rising. Right. I've lost track of day and night here. Oh, it's telling me to follow that track. Why the hell did I go over the fence? Oh, I'm going to have to throw him over the fence. Oh, come on. I don't want to jump the fence now. I want to pick him up. Right. Now, why is that other marker there? Let's have a look. It's telling us to go. Telling us to go that way. Right. I'm getting myself all confused here. Where the hell's the track? Yeah, I'm definitely showing signs of wear and tear here. It's hard to tell whether it's getting to night or morning here.
Howdy.
Well, thanks for that.
Hey there. Moment, please.
No. No, not a word. Oh shit. I knew something was going to happen. Bloody wild boar running into me. That'd have been good for the pot, that, but as you can see, I've already got a carcass. I think this mission's to try and boost your stamina. We must have run about 3 miles already. And Arthur is exhausted here. He's on his last legs, the poor guy. Yeah, we're not far now. I'm going to have a sleep after this. There's plenty of wildlife running around. I don't think Arthur wants to be doing too many of these sort of missions. Poor guy's dead in his feet here. Yeah, I think the sun's rising. I think it's morning rather than night. Right, so if we go up that route, that doesn't take us there any quicker. Right. Pointless going there. That guy that was stopped with the wagon who didn't say a word to us, I think we were supposed to kill him and steal his wagon. Although I don't know whether it would have allowed us to put this guy on board it. It might have been worth a try. It could have saved us a bit of time. All of those sun rays coming through the trees. Getting all those graphical effects. I'm surprised Arthur hasn't collapsed. A guy at his age should not be doing this. I somehow don't think that this guy on my shoulders is going to have a very nice ending. Right, let's just cut across here if we can. If it will let us. There we go. Right, now.
Come on. All right. Here's your man.
Bring him here.
Where the hell's my horse ended up? I thought my horse would be back here.
Look at this monster.
Well, good luck to you, fella.
So he's still alive then?
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman!
I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But I'd slit his throat.
Go on.
No, I'm not going to do that. Arthur's not that kind of guy.
Get out of here.
That guy's had his warning. Now, where the hell's my horse? The horse is back at the camp, for Christ's sake. That wasn't very handy. so Arthur's up there. There's a stranger there. What the hell does that say there? Professor. That's the distance I've got to travel. Now what do I do? I sure as hell don't fancy tramping all the way back to base. And we've got this question mark over here. We're there. I suppose we should go over. That's a bounty poster, that's a professor. That's the nearest one, so let's go over to him. We're not going to go the way the route's telling us to go, we're going to go direct. And I don't see any horses round about here. It's just a force of habit whistling for my horse. Right, there's nothing there, so we're going to head across. I wonder if it will let us camp. Right, so this is roads.
Good morning to you. Morning to you.
Glad you dropped in. I've got that, information you asked for. Do you want this now, then, or no?
Give me a minute.
Need something more specific this time. A wagon full of moonshine.
Well, you might just be in luck.
I knew I picked the right fella to speak to.
I heard some screams from the basement of the gunsmith earlier. I can't even imagine what he's got down there.
Well, I've already done that mission with the guy that's trapped, or the son that's trapped down in the cellar in the gunsmith. I've already done that one. We won't bother with the wanted poster.
I caught some reprobate shambling around my backyard yesterday. Went straight to the law, of course.
Right, now. Right, we've got that. We've got these are all the tasks that we've got. We've got loads of stuff. Hang on a minute.
This has had its heyday, that's for sure.
Now, could
Good morning to you, sir.
see if there's a horse here that we could borrow.
How do you do?
I don't see anything, no.
Oh, I do apologize.
Hi, folks.
What is your problem? Hello there.
Morning to you.
And a very good morning to you.
Hey, fellas.
Well, hello there.
Cars are still unkind. I've been waiting on that winning streak for some time.
That's a stagecoach. Let's see if we can find a stranger.
You're leaving me, huh? Sure. Yeah, well, leave this then.
What you fools up to?
It's Mr. Black's fault.
His fault, the darky white. Although I don't know why they call him that. Look at him.
Don't you start now.
I'll knock the color clean off you. Come on.
And I'll tar you, you lily-livered...
Enough! You two fools look like you've just run off a chain gang.
They certainly do.
What are you doing?
Starving.
They got bounty posters for us all over town.
And we can't go into town to get supplies.
Say, mister, maybe you can do us fools a favor. We ain't bad guys at all. He's okay, even for a darky.
Shut it, you pasty-faced streak of piss!
Yeah, I had up to here with you.
Enough! Do your goddamn favor what you want.
Maybe you can go into town and take down them wanted posters of us.
Okay.
Maybe meet us back at the campfire in the woods and tell us how you did.
And maybe bring us a little bite to eat.
Don't push your luck.
Nice fella.
Yeah, you love nice fellas.
Don't you start up again. Just shut up.
You shut up!
Right, now, let's get rid of that marker. So, there was a bounty poster, I think, in the station. Unless it's somewhere else. Where the hell is that? That's Duke. We don't need to bother with him. I hope it's back at the station. Let's have a quick look. That's the post office. Why am I not seeing anything there now? Why is the bounty poster disappeared? Now I'm confused again. Right, we'll go back to the station.
Hey there. That's real pretty. Like someone's murdering their dog.
You're courting trouble now.
Okay. Keep your hair on.
Probably me being stupid anyhow.
Now, if you'd a harmonica, I would have robbed you and stole it because I know how to get a harmonica from somewhere.
Someone apparently ransacked one of those awful caravans outside of town.
Gentlemen.
Hello there. I heard some screams from the basement of the gunsmith earlier.
Yeah, you already told us that.
Can't even imagine what he's got down there.
Well, ain't that just the limit?
It's funny how it's still prompting me about that guy in the cellar because I've already rescued him. Now, what bounty we still got in our head?
Sir, welcome back. Ah, hello.
Let's have a look.
Sorry, I don't have anything for you right now, but I'm working on it.
Well, we
Run
don't
out
have
the
any
tag
bounties, so
now,
that's
have we?
fine.
Come back and see me later.
Hello.
Morning.
Bye.
Careful there.
Is this it? Yeah, that's them. We'll take that. Right, so that's
You
part,
know, them's bad men.
that's part of the mission. We've got 5 wanted posters we have to collect, so we won't be doing that one
Morning,
without a horse. Right, let's see. There's a horse there. I wonder if we can borrow that one without getting our ass kicked.
That's a good girl.
Right, we're going to head back to camp. And Mr. Strauss wants a word with us. That's the trouble with this game.
This can go straight to the law.
Oh shit, here we go. I've got I've got no bounty in my head and straight away I've stole a horse. Well, I had to.
Good God.
We need to get rid of that wanted thing above there.
There's a girl. Yeah.
$10 for stealing a horse. I think we'll just abandon you there. Hopefully that horse will find its way back to town. Now, how do we get across here without getting chewed by an alligator? What's that? Right, I can't be bothered reading all of that. Let's see where he is.
Mr. Morgan.
Still working, Mr. Strauss. What you been up to?
Trying to wrap up our accounts before we leave, Mr. Morgan.
So you'll be joining us in Tahiti?
I rather fancied Australia. A similar kind of people to us. Lots of opportunity.
Dutch tells me we're going to be ranchers.
Perhaps, but so far we have not raised many cattle.
No.
So, Mr. Morgan, will you help me finalize our business here?
This is filthy work.
We'll need money in Australia. For cattle and feed, I mean. Why flinch now? You never have done before.
I don't know.
Well, here they are. Some fishermen by the name of Davison, Algie Davison, living in a place called Catfish Jackson near Scarlet Meadows.
A fisherman.
And that's it. We're a union built on that, you know.
Okay.
Right, so that's the next mission. Right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go upstairs, find my room. I can find my way into this building. I don't think it's that door there. Oh, it is that door. That'll do it. And I'm going upstairs. Now, where the hell's my room? Is this it? No, it isn't. I don't think it is. No, wrong end of the house. It might be it over there. Somehow it doesn't look like it. First bank robbery, newspaper scrap. Now wait a minute. Right, we're going to shave. And I presume that's my bed. Yep. We're going to have a sleep. And we will get up in the morning. Yeah, the trouble with this game is that when I get started and I do a mission and then I do something else and then I do something else, before you know it, 4 hours have passed. But I'm getting hungry now. I don't mean Arthur's getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. And now, is that a quick way out? There's a quick way out onto the roof, but it'd be a broken neck if I jumped off, so I won't bother with that. So what I plan on doing is going and getting this money, and we're going to call it quits. Now, what's the easiest way to get to my horse? Hang on a minute. It's the easiest way to do it. Arthur's horse. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. And then mark that so we know where the bloody horse is, right? It's over there. I know what we'll do as well. We'll have something to eat before we go.
How's it going?
We'll go into the pot.
Good for you.
Well, there was something in the pot, but the bloody thing's just gone. Now, the other thing that's gone is the waypoint marker for my horse. That's over here. Ah, there it is. Couldn't see it for the tree. Right.
Hello, Pearson.
Okay, boy.
Right. Now there should be something on the map for this debt that we've to collect. And that's not exactly jumping out at me. Ah, there it is. Yeah, it's the two fishermen, isn't it? Right. We're just going to go in a direct line until we find a track. We're not getting involved. Hardly a ripple on the lake.
Yep.
I hope I don't have to shoot and kill these guys.
Danny boy.
Right, let's have a wee look around here. No, I was. One of the missions is to collect a cigar for what's his name? What the hell's his name again? Duke. And I went and bought a cigar at a store and nothing ever came of it. Right, so nothing in there. Well, we seem to be getting out of the search area. Right. Let's just have a look and see if we can get in here just in case. No. Right. Ah, there's somebody there.
Hey! You better have a damn good reason for being on my property, mister. You gonna explain yourself? What you doing here, huh?
You remember that loan you took, Mr. Davidson?
Oh, this is Davidson.
Time's
I
long
thought it was the
since
two
I'm
fishermen.
here to collect.
I should have known. You goddamn bludgeon men are all the same. Sure, I got your money. Every stinking cent. It's in the house. Hell, I'll even offer you a drink.
Now he looks as if he's pissed himself.
Never
Look,
laying eyes on each other again.
look at his jeans. He's pissed himself, the poor guy.
Right now, how about you? You gotta be stinking drunk already to do this kind of work.
I like doing it sober.
If you take my money, surely you take a drink off me as well. That would be the mannerly thing to do.
Let's handle the money first. Worry about manners later, okay?
I could be fishing.
You were catching flies, you weren't catching fish. Now come on. Let's get us that debt.
This is as fast as I can go. You back so soon, Pa? Someone's here, boy.
Pa, wait, what's going on?
Don't just stand there. Go fix us a drink.
Another one, Pa?
Don't give me no talk, boy. Just do it. I'll look down here for our savings.
Savings? Under the sink?
Best place for 'em. Now where's them drinks, boy?
Drinks ready. It's right there, mister.
Shouldn't have turned your back on me, you parasite. This is my...
I shouldn't have been tough for you.
Next time, avoid me.
I was ready for that. Don't forget my hat. I paid about $25 for that hat. I ain't losing it. No. Right, so nothing here so far.
Paul, what you done? What you done?
He's hiding under the bed.
Son, I ain't leaving till I'm paid. And while I'm here, your situation's real precarious.
There's cash in my footlocker. I've been keeping it away from him.
Well, that was easy, wasn't it?
I think I know the sum. And that should cover it.
Ain't you the good son? Should be proud of yourself.
You're wasting your time, please.
Right, I think we're done here. Wait a minute,
You
what's that?
won't find nothing else here. Please, just leave.
A chocolate bar, that'll do nicely. Right, we're on our way. Let's get out of this place. So no doubt, having recovered the debt, we'll have to go back and see Strauss, I think. Quick look at the map. Well, it's only shown us the camp. It's not showing him, so let's have a look. I think there's 2 or 3 jobs in this mission. What about those 2 fishermen? Did I read it wrong? I'm sure it said something about 2 fishermen. That's Duke. We don't need to bother about that one. Let's try that. Nope. That's another quick look. So we're there. Well, I reckon that there's nothing else shown here apart from the Duke mission, or going to see Charles Chantney, but that's back in Saint Denis, which is too far a trek now that I'm starving. Let's try something. We can't camp here.
All right, boy. Yeah. There, boy.
Sheep will let it do it here. Using Deadeye, I'm looking around, I don't see anything. Right, so we can camp here. And with that, we're going to call it a day. He's done enough for now. And we're going to have a sleep. Set the tent up. Well, it won't be too long before we have to do this mission that Duke wants us to do, the one in the graveyard. But we're going to have to do a far better job than what we did before. And we'll go right through to next morning. Right, so until we meet again, we're going to save it here. You go to the story menu and then go to save game, and then you can save over the previous one. See, we're 43% done, and then we'll come out of that, and then it's quit game. So until we meet again, folks, partners, take care, and we'll see you again soon.